Welcome to our webdivorceprep.com expense watchdog demonstration video. There is no other software available like Expense Watchdog to calculate your family expenses. Throughout the process of your divorce, you will most likely be required to provide and calculate your expenses for your net worth statement and use this data to come up with your lifestyle expenses. With Expense Watchdog, you will avoid improper inflation or deflation of family expenses for your negotiation for alimony and child support. There are no arguments about family lifestyle expenses since all credit card transactions and banking transactions are assigned an expense. Let's take a look how to input your data in our software. With our software, you can input up to 7 different credit cards and 7 different bank statements, including up to 5 years of data. Each credit card transaction is assigned to the specific individual user on that account. In other words, you can have up to 7 users on each credit card. Let's take a look at a sample credit card statement. After choosing the account, you select the month and the year of the statement you would like to enter or view. You can see here that we've entered for demonstration purposes 4 different transactions. We have 2 different users on this credit card. You have KA and DA. First thing you do is click a transaction date. Choose the user of the person who charged on the credit card. If it is not listed, you can add an additional user. You can add up to 7 users. Enter the amount of the transaction. Assign an expense to that transaction. And if necessary, add a description to that transaction. You will see here that the totals are added up. The individual credit card user totals, as well as the monthly totals, are present. You could assign up to 200 of the preloaded expense categories to the transaction or create your own unique expense. To confirm you have entered all your data correctly, compare your Expense Watchdog statement totals to your own monthly credit card statements. Let's take a look at a sample bank statement. For demonstration purposes, I've added 3 different transactions. On September 3rd, you used check number 105. You entered $100, and it was a check written to the dry cleaner. September 4th was check number 106 for $50 to the education, which went to school lunches. On September 11th, there was an electronic fund transfer for $100, and it was assigned an expense of bank fees of the wife. Let's enter a simple transaction for the banking statement. Here you can see there are 4 different transaction types preloaded. You can enter a check number, a debit card transaction, an ATM transaction, or electronic fund transaction, or you can click here to add an additional transaction type that may not be listed here that you would like to use. We're going to enter a check here. 211 for $100. And the check went to dry cleaning expenses for the family. We'll hit save. All the data will be recalculated. And you will see that for the month of September, all the checks totaled $250. There was $100 worth of electronic fund transfer for a total of $350. You can match these totals to your bank statement to make sure that you have entered your data incorrectly. For both the credit card and bank statements, you can print monthly or annual statement files. With Expense Watchdog, you're able to calculate individual year totals and multi-year totals. What Expense Watchdog does for you is it combines all your data and provides you with an annual report and a multi-year report of all those expenses. You could sort the expenses totals alphabetically or by the dollar amount. With both, as you can see, there are totals at the bottom of the page. With both the individual year and multi-year data reports, you're able to exclude any expense that you don't want included in your report. Let's take, for example, that your attorney or you or whoever did not want to include the taxes, the check written to cash, or tutoring into your expense. If you click OK, you will exclude that total, that expense from the total. Anytime, you can click a button here to include all expenses. You can input all your credit card and banking statements on your own, or webdivorceprep.com can enter them for you at a nominal fee. Please feel free to contact us for details. All reports can either be printed or saved as a PDF file. Thank you for listening, and feel free to check out any of our other demonstration videos available on YouTube just by clicking the YouTube icon from our homepage.